everyone. My name is Alicia Brasaghini, and most of you know me because I am the children's director at the Northglenn campus of Crossroads Church. And I miss you all so much. We have all been quarantined in our houses now for 25 days, and it can be kind of overwhelming to be stuck inside with really no end date in sight. But you know, this kind of reminds me of a story from God's true word, the Bible, where the Israelites were wandering around with no end date in sight. And they weren't just wandering around for 25 days, not even just a month. They wandered in the desert for 40 years. Wow, that is so crazy. Well, we can read about the beginning of this 40-year journey in our Bibles. It's found in the book of Exodus, chapter 16. And you know, right from the beginning of the story, we learn that the Israelites are not perfect. In fact, they complained quite a bit. They complained when they were hungry, they complained when they were thirsty, they complained when they were tired. And you know, I can kind of relate because I've also complained quite a few times over the last 25 days, telling God that I wish things were different. But Moses, the main character in our story, he makes a different choice. He stood out against the complaining Israelites, and he chose to set aside time during the years of wandering to sit and talk with God. If we skip ahead a few chapters in our Bible to Exodus chapter 19, we read about how Moses climbs to the top of a mountain called Mount Sinai to talk with Jesus. And guess how long he's on top of that mountain for? 40 days. For 40 days, he's quarantined with no one to talk to but God. This story has never felt so relevant to my life as it does right now. Well, Moses was on the top of the mountain, and God told him that he wanted the Israelites to build a tabernacle, or a house of worship, where they could all meet together with God. God told Moses that he would be with Israelites in the tabernacle. And you know what? God wanted to assure Moses that he was walking with them in the uncertainty. He also wanted the Israelites to learn to cling to God while they were wandering in the desert. What if we looked at this time a little bit differently? My hope is that your family might find ways to meet with God on the mountaintop, per se, as Moses did, during the remainder of our days stuck inside. You know, if you need some ideas of maybe how to do that or where to start, check out our play and create activities on the side of the screen to give you some ideas of what you can do with your families to meet with God during this time when we're all stuck inside. I hope you will watch the video below that's attached and do the activities attached and have a great week with your families. We'll see you next week.